Good evening, Granite Bay parents. I'm Jennifer Leighton, and it's an honor to serve as your principal. We really appreciate your coming out tonight on this cold January evening to give us a chance to tell you what's happening in our classrooms this term. Our teaching staff is committed and talented, and we are all looking forward to a strong second half of the year. The staff spent the majority of the fall preparing the report for the Western Association of Schools and Colleges, or WASC Accreditation Committee, that will be visiting us from Sunday, February 23rd through Wednesday, the 26th. We sincerely hope our efforts will be rewarded with glowing reviews and 6 years of approval. We are seeking parent volunteers to speak to the WASC committee, so please contact a member of administration if you'd like to be involved. And now it's time for my annual reminder about the California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress, or CAASPP Test. We will be administering these CAASPP tests in mid-April. It's important that every junior give their 100% during this testing, not only because the scores will be on their transcripts, but because our school's long tradition of excellence must always be protected. And by the way, our current seniors, in other words, last year's juniors, maintained our overall passing rate of 90% in English and 75% in math. That's the highest in the region, and I'm pretty sure our current juniors are up to the challenge of raising that bar even higher this year. In the meantime, please make it a priority to have your students here on time and ready to shine like they always do. Students who aren't juniors will have other activities on these April mornings, so stay tuned for more information from Ms. Bushman. And speaking of spring occasions for seniors, this is a reminder that all must pass the personal finance class in order to complete graduation requirements. New this year, all seniors must test in person with Mrs. McCann in room 925. Testing slots are limited, so seniors need to complete the course by January 31st in order to secure a testing time and participate in all senior activities. See Mr. McGregor or Mrs. McCann with any questions. And also, we are getting excited about the graduation ceremony that will be held at the grounds on Thursday, May 28th at 3 p.m. The end of the year will look a little different for seniors this year. Stay posted for updates from Mr. McGregor on that as well. It's hard to believe that even though we've just started the spring term, students will begin registering for next year's classes in about a month on February 21st. Please continue to check for email updates about registration. Also, if you want to get a head start on planning, take a peek at the 2021 course catalog that is already posted on our school's website. Finally, we need and value your input. We learned a great deal from last year's survey and look forward to comparing our results this year to see where we have improved and where we can still get better. A link to this year's parent survey is already in your email inbox. Please take 5 to 10 minutes to complete that survey by February 7th. Your child completed a student version of this survey today in their second period, and we look forward to using all of these results to help us prioritize goals and areas of focus. Well, before I sign off, I really want to show you something, so follow me. Well, thanks for following me out here. I wanted to show you the latest on our pool. Remember last August, I stood in front of a big hole in the ground and said that a beautiful Olympic-sized pool was on its way. And here it is. It should be ready for use by February, which is very exciting, and I can't wait to see our swimmers out here using this and having a great time. So I wanted to thank you one more time for helping to pass Measure D, and there's probably a few more projects coming along, which I'll tell you about next fall. In the meantime, have a wonderful time this evening, And thank you for coming out. And go Grizzlies!